Hey, what's going on, Aries? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 month read um, from now to the end of July. It's a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Dreams. Well, all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Aries? What can we see for Aries? All right, Aries. So the first thing that I see here is I feel like, I'm seeing someone new. Now I feel like there's someone new coming in, but really new. For some of you, this is someone new at work, new to your gym, or vice versa. You could be new to a job and meeting someone at work, but I definitely feel like there's a social setting to you meeting this person. I feel like this person, first thing that strikes you is very confident. And not cocky, but confident. They hold themselves well. I feel like with this person, I feel like this person's getting some attention. I feel like they have opportunities. I feel like they have multiple opportunities. I feel like they really caught some eyes. Like I said, this could be someone new at your work or new at the gym, and I feel like other people have noticed this person. This person stands out. But I feel like with this person, even though there's these other opportunities, I feel like very quickly this person, they have their eyes set on someone already. And as you guessed it, that's you. This person, they may have others' attentions, but you have their attention. With this person, I see this person. I wish I could. Okay, I'm going to tell you in a second. I see this person opening up communication with you. I see this person very assertive, coming right to you, and it starts off very flirty. Just kind of gauging the waters. Like I said, there may be other people looking at them, but they're looking at you. All they see is you. They know what they want. They knew at the moment they saw you. Why I laughed is it's like, when somebody walks, the image I got in my head is like you're on one side of the room, they're on the other side of the room, and there's these other people trying to get at this person, and they're just like, excuse me? I wish I could verbalize some of the stories that go on in my head during a read, but that's the best I can do with that. Like I said, this person, they kind of beeline towards you, very, very quickly. This is a quick moving energy. This person doesn't wait around. When they see something they want, they go after it. You know, like I said, there may be others chasing this person, but they're chasing you. Um, with that Queen of Wands, that Aries energy. Uh, you know, this person's fighting for your attention, and I feel like they already got it, but you're gonna kind of see where this is going. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they got your attention, but let's see where this goes. Let them work for it a little bit. And that's exactly what I see this person doing, putting in the work. Even though, like I said, they come right to you and open up that communication, they know what they want. Now, one of the things with this person, even though they are very confident, there's a very confident energy with this person, I feel like they're not really the one to kind of chase someone, or they're not the one to, kind of put themselves out there like that. But like I said, this quick moving energy is something that, it's giving them some strength. They saw you, they wanted you. The feelings they have towards you are not what they're used to. They weren't expecting, they were expecting to show up somewhere new and, kind of get their bearings. But then you came along, and now all they seem to think about is you. You inspired this person to step up and come right to you. And like I said, they're showing up, putting in the work. They're doing all the work. Like I said, I feel like when you meet someone and you just have this unspoken connection. I've talked about this before. It's not so much love at first sight. It's almost like you're not falling in love with the look of the person. You're feeling their energy. They felt your energy from across the room. And just like a magnet, they couldn't hold themselves away. So, you have this person with this very, very, very fearless energy coming towards you because they don't know what the hell you're going to say, but they know they want to know you. They know they want to know you. This person is going to give you lots of attention. And they're not going to come to you with a bunch of bullshit. They're going to come to you straight and direct, very honest right off the start. They're going to be very clear about what they want, very clear. They're going to want to take you out. They're going to want to take you out. And another thing with this person, it's almost like this person's going to be very different in a way that, what I mean by that is I feel like when this person comes in and wants to take you out, it's going to be something they're going to plan out. They're not going to just be like, hey, you want to go out to dinner? Or, hey, do you want to go get a coffee? No. This person, when they see what they want, they go after it, like I said before, and they're really going after it. They're pulling out all the stops. And I feel like it's going to be something different, something with a little more zest than just going out for a coffee or a dinner or a movie. I feel like this person's going to want to take you out. I don't know why, but I'm getting mini golf in my head. I feel like there's a competitor in this person as well. Like I said, it may not be mini golf. That's just what I'm getting in my head, but it's something like competitive. Maybe that thing where you throw axes at the wall or the gun range. I don't know. I'm just getting the sense that it's not going to be your average date. Now, the first one may be coffee and dinner, but trust me, that's not what they want to do. I just feel like that's kind of like they just want to get you on your own. They want to spend some time with you. get to know you because they're very interested. And one of the things with this person, very good listener. I feel like this person's going to want to hear about you. When you go with someone and they ask you about you and you can tell that they're just waiting so that you would reciprocate by saying, oh, this is about me. Well, what about you? And then they're off to the races. They know them. They don't want to hear about them. They want to hear about you. They want to listen to you. And with this person, even though there's a little bit, like I said, a little flirtatious energy, they're just not that person. They're really not going to come at you like that. It's going to be some direct flirting, but it's going to be very low key. It's something they know you're going to pick up on, but not to be overwhelming. It's like I said, this person wants to take you out and get to know you. They don't want to just take you out so they can, rush into, getting in the sack. Some people take you out and they just go through the motions to get you where they want you to get you. This person actually wants to get you alone, spend some time with you, get to know each other. That's what will make this person happy. Filling up your cups as well. This is not, they want to get to know you, like I said, and establishing trust is important for this person. Like I said, they're not the type of person that just kind of goes out and chases people. But they had no choice. They had no choice. And I feel like as you get to know this person, it's going to be very clear why you were brought together. It wasn't an accident. You weren't brought together by accident. We have new love. We have the Lover's card, this deep connection. We're going back to my coined phrase, the iceberg love. That's what I feel like with this. They saw you from a distance. And as they rode up in their little boat to that iceberg, they realized how, what's really going on underneath. Like there's so much more going on underneath the surface. And they want to get to know you. They're not looking, this person is someone that, they got a lot of love and a lot of loyalty to give. And they're looking for that person to start a foundation with. And they're building in the right way. Like I said, they're establishing that trust. They're getting to know you. They want to know what makes you tick. They want to know you. Starting that foundation. And the more they get to know you, the more potential they see, and the more they want to get to know more. It kind of reminds me of the movies where you see the drug dealer and they give the free sample because they know you're going to get hooked and come back. That's what I see here. This person's getting that free sample and they're hooked. I see a lot of happiness moving forward for the two of you. Like I said, there's this competitiveness in this person, and I feel like that's something you're really going to enjoy. The confidence. It's not just the way they talk to you, it's how they look at you. That's going to be important here. I feel like they find it very hard to keep their eyes off of you. And like I said, the more they get to know you, the more they want to know. They're invested. I see them investing very quickly, wanting a future. I see a strong connection between the two of you, and I see, that strong union. I see this turning into a serious commitment. All those people that have eyes on this person, they only have eyes on you, and that's, like I said, we have the King of Cups. So they're looking for something serious. They're not looking to, just have someone to screw around with. They're not just looking for a one-night stand. But the date thing, like I said, I feel like the more they get to know you, the more comfortable they're going to feel dropping that on you, taking you out, like I said, mini golf or the axe throwing thing or something along those nature, something a little bit competitive. Maybe take you out bowling. I mean, there's a lot of fire here. Sparks are flying, and they flew the first day. Like I said, this, I'm still going back to that where, this is like, oh, everybody else step away. I'm going right to this person. They saw you and they're beelining it. So look for this person when you meet them. They're going to try to open the communication with you as quickly as possible. Asking questions about you, trying to get to know you. They had to know you. They had to. It wasn't a choice. With this person, like I said, a lot of fire. We got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have some Gemini, some Aquarius, some Taurus. We also had a little bit of Pisces. I'm getting a hint of Cancer as well. But that's the thing in life. Sometimes we meet that person and there's nothing we can do about it. We don't. The heart wants what the heart wants, right? Like it comes sometimes and it's not negotiable. We're just drawn to people. And I feel like I said, with the love at first sight, I don't know about that. I feel like we say it's love at first sight because we think that we actually feel love through our eyes, or we feel someone's energy through our eyes, but we really don't. I just feel like you pick up on somebody's energy. I feel like energy is so big, and it's all around us and everything we do all the time. And I feel like, when people talk about auras and stuff, that energy just pulsating off you, and people see it, they feel it. Mini golf. I don't even know where this comes from sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wish there was some kind of technology where I could show the images coming on in my head. And I've always been that way. But tarot has kind of unlocked it to a new level. But you just know. I think we've all met someone in our life that the moment we met them, we knew that they were going to be important in our life. We don't know how or why. But those answers come in time. I met my partner, and I knew the moment I met her that there was just something about her that I had to know. And it wasn't like something I felt before. It was nothing like what I felt before. I mean, yeah, obviously there's sometimes you see someone in life and you're like, oh, they're attractive and, I'd like to get with them. But with me, I'm a Sagittarius sun and moon and a Leo rising. Okay, so I have fire. And everybody always tries to tell me like Sagittarius are big flirters. I don't feel like I'm a flirter. I feel like that I'm quite the opposite. But I do have a tendency of saying things to people. I like if I see someone that I see all the time and I see that she changed her hair, I'm like, oh, your hair looks really good. Because I assume she did it because she wanted to get noticed. It makes people feel good. And I like putting out that vibe. But I do it with guys too. So it's not like I'm flirting, because I'm not flirting with guys. I see a guy with a cool hat or a cool t-shirt. I'm like, cool t-shirt, cool hat. He put that on. I like getting compliments. I compliment everybody. Because I don't have a filter. I think something, I say something, And so people mistaken that as flirty. But when it comes to it, you can ask Fierce Tarot or Rose. That's what I call her. Obviously, I don't call her Fierce Tarot, but I with her, I never flirted with her. I really wanted to, but I feel awkward in flirting. I'm not a guy that chases people. Not to say I'm too good for it. I want to chase, I wanted to chase her, but like I said, the moment I knew her, I knew I needed to know more. And I feel like sometimes you meet that one person that you want to know everything about them, and you're willing to give up the rest of your life to do that. Invest in that. And that's special. That's something that I feel like we all look for. But I mean, I go back to this guy, not really a friend per se. Like, I don't hang out with him a lot. But I remember in school, we were pretty good friends. He was a welder, and he lost his vision through he caught a spark, and he went blind. He slowly went blind. It got worse and worse until eventually he just went blind. Now, I remember I was talking to him one time. We were kind of hanging out at there was just this local hockey team in our town, and we were at the game, and he was sitting beside me, and he was saying that ever since he went blind, he hears things so well, and he said he was like, he could tell me what's going on in the ice, and and stuff like that. And he was telling me about how it was learning Braille and stuff, and it was difficult, and we were just kind of shooting the shit, and then all of a sudden he was talking about his wife, and he said it's funny that he said it's almost like he never met her till after he was blind. And he said that I never really seen her, but I fell in love with her the moment I met her. And that right there just kind of amplifies what I've been saying about love at first sight. I mean, he didn't see her, doesn't know what she looks like, but he fell in love with her, and he fell in love with her energy. He connected with her energy. But he was telling me, he said, I'm trying to think of exactly how he said it. But he said, it's rough not knowing if I'm better looking than her. And he was joking, of course, but he was a funny guy. But I mean, I consider him a friend. I don't know why I said I didn't. I don't hang out with him, and I think that in order to consider someone your friend, you got to spend time with them. And that was probably the most time I spent with him since high school. Really nice guy, though. Really nice guy. Really good outlook. He joked around about the blindness quite a bit, and kind of eased the pressure. And he told me the story about him going blind and stuff. And it's such a shame sometimes when people, bad things happen to good people. But it's so inspiring when you see something bad happen to someone and they just take it in stride. Like, he even joked about how, it was love at first sight. And he said, but for her, not for me. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.